Hello, my loves, and welcome back to Along This Spiritual Journey. High value partners. It seems to be one of the hot topics, but I still feel that there's so many things that get lost in translation when we don't take it back to the simple explanation of what value means. For me, I look at everything as a video game. I have passed levels 1 through 9. Did it. I have gone back to help partners try to complete levels 1 through 9, but they would get frustrated at me because I understood how to pass those levels and they didn't, which sabotaged my journey, me accomplishing my goals to beat the game, and now I'm stuck at the same checkpoints, right? That to me is what high value is. If I've already accomplished levels 1 through 9, I'm not going back to save nobody. I'm sorry that most people don't know how to recognize that this is what it's about when they're getting upset saying they don't think that I make enough money or they don't think I'm attractive enough. Or it's none of those things. I'm being honest with people because it comes back to confidence and self-respect of self. When you take time to put in work on yourself, how you want to represent yourself, how you want to look, how you want to feel, how you want to think, you will then call in like energies. I know it seems convoluted when you're living in it and someone's saying it and you can't experience that emotion yet, but take yourself and put yourself on the outside looking in like a TV show. We can recognize all the key players, we can recognize all their emotions, and then we put it together to create the plot, the theme, all of these scenarios. It's the same for our own individual lives. As we go throughout life and we collect quests and little trinkets and things along the way that matter to us, that's the stuff like cars and homes and certain restaurants you eat at and certain clothes you buy. Those are trinkets. That's not a part of the journey. Those are just people saying, I like taking care of myself this way. Other people, they go buy land. They get animals. They take care of their own crops and do things that make them sustainable. That's high value too. There's people who, again, they are business people and they invest and they keep adding to what they feel are other people's lives through their business. That's what makes it high value because other people utilize it. That person themselves is not better than anyone else because they consider themselves to be high value. They're high value because they know how to take themselves out of the energetic trenches that we as a society have deemed we're supposed to be based on socioeconomic, social skills, and other things. I know all those people in every level of rich, poor, broke, happy, sad, mad, every ethnicity who still have not done the energetic work to love on themselves, to trust themselves, to trust that intuition that tells them, I don't have to sit here and keep regurgitating this energy and then saying that it's my life and this is the cycle, or I don't like these type of boys, or I don't like these type of women. That's the part they're saying if you want to become high value. Become the person you want. Genuinely become the energy you desire. If you see that people around you are cheating and scheming and being dirtbags, that's your choice to participate in that game. That's the part that people are trying to tell you. That's a choice. There's another game over here where it's play wholesome, take care of yourself, be respectful, be patient, wait. It's an annoying game, but it's a much more valuable game. Just like there's another game over here where people are like, I can be all those things, valuable and patient, and still have multiple other games I'm playing. That's life. How we choose to play the game is what's going to garner us our value, right? So if you are only choosing to play low level games, if you're only playing on easy mode is only doing what society tells you, only doing what you know since you've grown up since a little kid, and your neighborhood and the city you grew up in only does this, and now you are this city's identity because you only do this. You are a human being. You can be anybody you want to be. You're not represented by one space or one thing alone. So please do not keep accepting that energy. Allow yourself to see that value comes from taking care of yourself. I've used this analogy before. A spaceship, it's only is going to get you to the next journey and next destination as good as you take care of the maintenance. right? No matter how much you know about the journey, no matter how much you value the journey, if you don't take care of your spaceship, you're not going to get to that destination. And that's the point of recognizing when you know that you have value for yourself. People are always going to be like, that's my tribe, those are my people, this is my culture. That's just assimilation, and that's okay. There's parts of it where we have to come together to hold in unity, and there's parts of it where once we're in unity, we're just coexisting together. You know what I mean? Like, once you're all one color, you're all one color. It doesn't really matter. You're just serving the purpose of that color. But if you recognize that, you walk away and you say, okay, I'm that color, but I'm also this entity that represents this type of concept, right? Because a lot of times we get caught up in, I'm speaking very intellectually, but what I really mean to say is that there's people who get caught up in the money game, right? Money is necessary as far as energy of, here's the value I bring to the table in the exchange of goods. I want to proceed through that. But that doesn't need to be your identity, right? You can be a business person and make a ton of money and it not be your full identity. Your identity could be, I'm a business person who makes money, but I give back to my society, I give back to my people, whatever that looks like, right? That's what makes you high value. Simply having a bunch of money and just sitting on it and being a crappy person does not give you value. That just gives you assets, and that's totally fine in this human world. The spiritual element comes in when you recognize that I'm going to pass from this flesh. I'm going to leave this physical body. So when my soul that I believe in incarnating this body goes back to the ethers, will I feel light? Will I feel happy enough to know that I live this life the way I want it? May it be leisurely, may it be aggressively, may it be me just simply existing and not caring about anything. As long as I'm not hurting anyone, hurting the environment, and going out of my way to mess up the energy around others, that makes you high value, right? If you choose to participate in any type of man-made game, the work hustle, the dating hustle, all that, that's a choice. You can just sit back, take care of yourself. Put yourself in situations that are going to allow you to network and interact with other people who you consider high value. And then that's when you'll call in more opportunities. It really is that simple. I myself am not a type of person who likes being around a lot of people. So it is hard for me to go out and do stuff. But once I'm out, I can network. That's easy. That's easy peasy. But yes, I can get caught up in being in my own energy because I value myself too much now to keep giving away that energy. Energy is value. Money is energy. This is what this is all about. So this is a long, maybe convoluted topic, but I'm trying to make people get to the point of recognizing that words are words to try to articulate our emotions and our thoughts. So if the words and the emotions are not matching the thoughts, find words that will match those thoughts. Vice versa. If the thoughts are not matching the emotions, figure out why so that they align. When you align your thoughts and your emotions, you gain value because now you have insight and clarity to how to move. And then you know how to make decisions that look good to everyone else. That's great, but it's always about protecting and taking care of yourself. That's where the value comes in, okay? I hope that makes sense. Love ya. Mwah.